Hello, welcome to Module 8 for CTE 4260. Let's go ahead. We'll get in there and I'll share my screen. And here we are on the home page. So I'm going to go down and enter Module 8. And this is the Foundations of Student-Centered Learning, and suggested completion is around November 2nd, so the first weekend of November. Photo I'm sharing is one of the best places in the state of Idaho that I found to go take photos, and that is near Stanley, looking back at the Idaho Sawtooth Mountains. And I took this about 7 years ago in October. Looking back, a very nice day, sunny day, Salmon River flowing in the foreground and the Sawtooth in the background. So we'll go through. You're watching the introduction. And for things, chapter outline and things to consider. So this goes into the foundations of student-centered learning. And experiential learning is one of the foundations for student-centered learning. Experiential learning is what we in vocational, career and technical education, that's been the theoretical framework for what we do for our different content areas, for how we teach, how we prepare learners. And John Dewey wrote extensively on experiential learning. Prosser, the Prosser theorems, another one of the founding theorists for vocational education, utilize experiential learning. And Kolb, and the book's going to talk about a researcher named Kolb who created the experiential learning cycle. And this is a video on Kolb's experiential learning cycle to supplement the textbook. Then the authors go into career and technical student organizations and integration. And I have a promo video from Utah on the CTSOs. Finally, the authors talk about technology integration, industry technology, and then online learning and integrating these items into the curriculum. I've shared the three-circle model that the authors of the book provide for CTE, and this adds CTE career and college readiness. And it's got the classroom instruction, the shop, the lab, the hands-on, and then the CTSOs, which extends learning outside of the classroom. And one thing about CTOs, those are not extracurricular, they're intercurricular or co-curricular. The Skills USA or FCCLA, they are not the same as the football team. Those are not clubs, they're intercurricular activities. So I'll get out of here. And then click on here for the quiz. And then the final thing, post your reflected commentary, click on. And the suggested completion date is November 2nd. And while I have you here, just to go to the syllabus, the school needs assessment is due November 1st, so around the time that it's suggested to complete Module 8. Then the peer observation, that's going to be due November 15th, and the curriculum portfolio will be due December 15th. If you have any questions about any of these assignments, please let me know. I can set an appointment with you if needed to go over any of the assignments. And that concludes the introduction and instruction for module number 8 for CTE 4260. Take care.